What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So today, this morning, I was woken up out of my sleep, got a notification on some very interesting facts. Let me fix my camera. Put it down a little bit. I had it all out of whack from when I was playing with my son. So anyways, I was woken up out of my sleep. I got a notification on a couple tips on the new Pokemon game. Now, this isn't anything that we weren't expecting. We figured that this was what it was gonna be. So it's not really mind blowing. It's just kind of good that somebody else has said it. Somebody else has touched on it and spoke on it. So what we have here is, and I've never personally heard of this guy, but I've looked into him, and they're saying he's very credible. He's saying he's as credible as Emily Rogers. They're putting him up there with her, and I know Emily Rogers is pretty darn credible. From what I've heard, Emily Rogers, she told us about Smash last year. She told us about Let's Go. She didn't say Let's Go in particular. She said we were gonna get a Pokemon title though, and she told us we were gonna hear about it in a certain time frame. We heard about it like, what was it, like a week later, 2 weeks later? So she's credible. They're saying he's as credible as her. They're saying this guy did also leak Let's Go. He said we were gonna get, what he said exactly, I have it right here. He said exactly, I did not say nothing was coming out this year. Actually, 2 Pokemon games for the Switch is coming out. He said this last year, beginning of last year. So 2 Pokemon games for the Switch is coming out this year, 2018. But next year is more exciting. What do you know? And this was before they announced Let's Go. This was before they announced Let's Go and then gathered up and said that we were getting the 19 title as well. That 19 title was going to be the one that we wanted. He said this before that was even announced. So for, to have a statement like that and things kind of laid out the way they did, that's pretty darn good in my books. For now, I'm going to believe this dude. Until I see if what he said right now doesn't pan out, or whatever in the future doesn't pan out, then I'll discredit him at that point. But from now on, people are giving him his credibility. This statement right here is, man, it is what it is. That's spot on. So I have no reason to doubt him. So we're gonna put that one away. And this one right here was from Game Freak. They did say at one point that we want to make Pokemon fans say, this is what I've been waiting for, by delivering a brand new product packed game with gameplay elements and plenty of new Pokemon to encounter. The game will have a good understanding of what an evolved Pokemon game looks like after it is continued to succeed the traditions of a Game Freak. What up, Green Thumbs? I see you, boy. So there's no doubt in my mind that what this dude Zell said, King Zell, I believe his name is true. And I'll get into what he said, but I wanted to lay out some facts before that. It's kind of stuff we already knew, we already figured. They gave us Let's Go to kind of just appease us and keep us satisfied for the moment. They're really working on that 19 title. So what Zell said after this though, this is what he said recently. He said somebody sent him a message, and I don't know what this is from. I think Twitch. I don't know. But somebody said, please tell me that Game Freak is putting effort in Pokemon this year. Zell then began to say, I talked about that before. They said it's going to be Breath of the Wild tier. That's pretty darn good. And it makes sense. It makes sense. Pokemon is the biggest selling franchise out there right now. Next to Star Wars, I think, Star Wars and Pokemon are 1 and 2. I don't know which one is which, but they're up there. Both of them are up there. And so if Zelda's getting this luxury, the works treatment, and Mario Odyssey is getting this luxury, the works treatment, heck, look at Smash. Smash got all the characters back. Every single character from Smash came back. So if they're getting all these luxury treatments, then why can't Pokemon? Pokemon should be able to get the luxury treatment as well. There's no reason why it can't. Absolutely none. And I'm gonna pull up all these. I'm gonna pull up all these real quick just to have them up there. There's no reason why Pokemon can't have the luxury treatment. The one thing that scares me though is to have an open world Pokemon game. Would I want one? Of course. Why not? But with open world, and me and the homie Azur were discussing this earlier. With open world games, it's very tricky. You have to do it right. If you don't do it right, it's going to be a complete bust. So it is a little tricky. It's a little dangerous. I definitely think that the Pokemon games have been backsliding lately with Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Sun and Moon. X and Y were fairly decent. I actually like X and Y. Wasn't amazing, but they were solid. But I think they've been backsliding. They've been a little bit lackluster in the content. I feel like each new game they come out with, something gets taken away. Like they dumb it down. Sun and Moon is definitely for kids. It's too easy. It's too dumbed down. A lot of real Pokemon fans. I'm talking, when I say real Pokemon fans, I mean the ones that had the big brick Game Boy that was playing red and blue with the getting cancer in their fingertips because the Game Boy was so big and the batteries. You had the 4-pack batteries in the back. Yeah, I'm talking about that. Those type of fans. We didn't really care for Sun and Moon. Is it a good game? It's cool. It's all right, but I don't like what they took out of the game to make it a Pokemon game. It just wasn't Pokemon to me. The only thing I would say I personally want in this game, the new one, new feature would be to go back like they did right here in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Gold and Silver, rather, either one. But how they went back to Kanto, I would love that. I would absolutely love that, and not Kanto, so to speak. I'm just as the example. But if we could go back to a previous region, or make it 2 regions in one. Can we do 2 regions? We've done it before. Why can't we do 2 regions? Even if it's a whole new region, give us 2 brand new regions. That would be awesome. And I'm not talking about separate islands like Sun and Moon. I'm talking about a whole region where we go to another land and collect 8 more gym badges. That would be awesome. Another thing that I would like the going back aspect, but I want them to do it right. I feel like in Gold and Silver they didn't. It was dope. It was good. It was cool. The idea was amazing, but they didn't do it right. The level schemes were so far out of whack. The trainers were at level 50, and the wild Pokemon were at level 3. It just didn't add up. So if I want to catch a Pokemon, I need it just didn't add up. It didn't add up. What up, Jay? Give us all the regions. Yeah, I see, man. Pokemon get that luxury treatment. Fine women's fit. Yo, you crazy, Dom. You crazy. The homie Dom is sick. He crazy. Yo, but yeah, man. So the homie Zell is giving us some good stuff right now. And yeah, like I said, he predicted the 2 games last year. He said right here that we were gonna get the 2 games. Let's go. Were the 2 games that we got. Next year's gonna be more exciting. He said. And that's what it's looking like to be. He also, I might add, rumored leaked Animal Crossing, and then we got Animal Crossing in the direct. He's seeming a bit credible. So until his credibility is swamped, until he says something that just doesn't pan out, then I'll stop believing him. But for now, I have no reason to doubt him. So, but take it with a grain of salt. Definitely, whatever rumor you take with a grain of salt. But I have no reason to doubt him. Plus, on top of that, this is something we kind of figured. Anyways, we figured it was gonna be some open world type Breath of the Wild type vibe to it. We figured that's what it was gonna be. The only thing is that they're gonna do it right. If they're gonna do open world, they gotta do it right. So it's definitely gonna be interesting. I don't know if I want to say I'm hyped for it, for the open world. I am hyped for a open world, but if it's not done right, then I'm gonna be very disappointed. But if it's done right, I'm gonna love it. My son's gonna love it. Is this the Crown? No. The Crown and Spectrum, the Crown and Spectrum leaks are fake. Don't get me started on that. I can spot a fake Pokemon leak a mile away. Me personally, those are fake. Those are as fake as Pokemon Star or whatever they were trying to say back when what was it, Sun and Moon first came out. That's fake. So we're not even gonna touch on that. But thanks, Jay, for bringing it up. What up, Soul? I see you, bruh. Yeah, so we're gonna get into the voice chat in just a second. I just wanted to touch up on those quick rumors, or that rumor. I want to see what my boys think, what my people think. So we're gonna get, and then also on top of that, if you're watching, drop some comments. Tell me what you think about these rumors, about these leaks. What you think they're true? You think let me know what you think. Drop some comments. But for right now, we're gonna get into the voice chat. I hope everybody's up in here behaving. Let's see. Yo, what up, everybody? We're live, baby.
Hey.
All right. So Azur, how do you feel about this quote unquote rumor about Breath of the Wild tier? Go ahead, open it up.
Yeah, I said it earlier, but I'm pretty iffy on the whole open world thing, because it's like given it's good to step away from like the game's meta for a while.
Yeah.
That goes for anything you play, whether it be tabletop or fighting game or just like games in general. It's good to step away from the standard formula, but
Definitely.
this is breaking the formula as opposed to just stepping away from it.
Yeah.
So it's really odd, and they really have to nail it. Otherwise, I feel like people are going to be very unhappy.
Exactly. That's how I feel too. It has to be done right. And if it isn't, it's a hit or miss. It's gonna be. It's not. I feel like if they do open world, it's not gonna be in the middle. Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, it's okay. Like, it's either gonna be great and they did it right, or it's gonna be really bad and everybody's gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
It's gonna be black or white. There's gonna be no gray areas for this. It's a big risk. Now, mind you, Game Freak and the Pokemon Company and Game Freak did state, I believe it was last year or 17, one of the last couple years or so, they did state that they were a little bit nervous to do an open world game for Pokemon. But do you think the success of Breath of the Wild and Odyssey made them feel a little bit more comfortable into diving into that realm of possibility?
I don't think so.
No?
Because so Mario and Zelda are games that already have established realms within open world.
Yeah.
64, Sunshine, and then for Zelda you got Skyward Sword, Ocarina of Time. They already have experience with that.
Yeah.
That's generally how those games are accepted now. But for Pokemon, it's still a very controlled environment. It's a very set play value with a very set play formula. Like, if you try and deviate from that too much, you end up ruining what the game is supposed to be in and of itself.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like one of the only things I disliked about Let's Go, aside from the personal bias that you can't evolve the starter. Sorry. But
he would not let that one go, guys. He would not let that one go.
God,
It was a bit ridiculous. I give you that. It was a bit ridiculous.
It's so irritating. Anyway, you see the Pokemon on the field before going to catch them, so that eliminates the I've got to grind, or like I wonder what this area has. If you see the Pokemon, that kind of takes the fun value out of it, of like going to this new area and seeing what Pokemon are there, and like
I definitely understand that. Yeah, if they do open world, it's going to be interesting to see if they keep the formula of wild grass hunting, or if they open it up to where you can actually see them, like you said. I don't know if I want to see them. See them. I too enjoy, especially, and it's even more fun with the new region, new cast of Pokemon, new generation of Pokemon. It's even more fun to dive into these grasslands and who's this? I gotta catch him. What type is he? Who else is over here? Let me see who else is over here. It makes it even more enjoyable, more entertaining.
Exactly.
So I don't know if I want to see them. That's a very good. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. That is a good point. Yeah. So is there anybody else? Let me see. PokeWatch 2018, Raw PokeWatch. Game Freak hasn't stepped foot in that area. Yeah, they haven't. They haven't done the open world thing. Pokemon is supposed to be open world, in my opinion. Black says, it's more of a top down. They kind of slanted the camera angle a little bit in newer games, but it's supposed to be more of a top down vibe than open world Black. But the way Pokemon is set up, I see it. I see the possibilities of it being open world. But again, like we said, it has to be done right. Like there's certain elements, like the wild Pokemon element that we just discussed. There's certain elements and variables that they have to nail. And if it's not nailed right, then it's gonna be a hit or miss, bro. It's gonna be a make or break for Pokemon and the open world topic that people are trying to introduce Pokemon to. Bro, Let's Go was as linear as a ruler. I mean, it was an old game, so let's cut it a little bit of slack. It was a Gen 1 game. It just had revamped graphics, so it was cool. It was cool. What was the year gap before Mario's platformer to its first open world game? Maybe the gap is too big for Pokemon, for people to get into it. The first gap was Super Mario World to 64. What was that, like 4 years? Was it 4? Was it 4 or 5? Something like that. But it was back in the 90s, though. The gap was back in the 90s. Mario's had more open world titles than I think any of the Nintendo games, other than Zelda. Black says, bro, based off of the show, it's supposed to be open world. Hey, I'm not arguing with you, Black. You darn Skippy. You're right. I don't see how it could go wrong besides the gameplay.
They don't really base anything off of the show anymore.
Yeah.
Pokemon is kind of its own established thing. The show
you can't compare the show and the game, Black. Yeah. The game came first.
That's like the show came first, bro. The show, I'm pretty sure the show.
I'm pretty sure the game came first.
Give me a second.
Look that up.
Look it up. Move on.
If the show came first, the Pokemon wouldn't be in Smash.
But yeah, the first generation Red and Blue was the one that was more like the game and the show were more in common. After that, they kind of veered off the two. Like the game became its own, separate world, and then the show became its own thing. Like but wouldn't making it open world mess up the story? Again, it would be kind of. They would have to do it right, and I get what you're saying. Like let's take the gyms for instance. The gyms, if you go to the first gym versus the last gym, and the first gym usually has like level 10 Pokemon. The last gym usually has like.
Hero, the popularity of the franchise also led to an anime series based on the games premiering in Japan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I never knew that. That's crazy. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's why I said they wouldn't be in Smash.
That's crazy. I never knew. You're right. I never knew that. That's crazy. But yeah. So it would, in a sense, it could mess up the gameplay, the whole where to go now. It's not like everybody's Pokemon levels are even all the whole throughout the whole story. So yeah, you're right. Like I said, man, it's a weird topic for Pokemon, because you would think, like Black said, you would think Pokemon is open world. It is open world. The show is open world. Ash goes wherever he wants and gets into trouble. So yeah, you would think it's just gonna come down to how they deliver it, how they put it together. But all in all, I'm excited. I'm hyped. I am so hyped for this game. Whether it's open world, whether it's a top down camera slanted at an angle vibe, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever the doohickey. Like.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it pans out, how they do it. I'm excited to see a new region. I'm excited to see the new Pokemon. I'm excited to explore. That's what the Pokemon is all about. And yeah, it's open world. It's exploration. Come on, Game Freak. Give it to us. Open world exploration. I love it. So, Yeah, that's all I wanted
Just
to.
don't break it. That's all we ask.
Yeah, just don't break it, and please give us the gems back, please.
Please, no trials.
Please. Now, I wouldn't mind the trials.
If they're done better.
Yeah. Well, that and if you gave us gems along with it, give us the gems with the trials. Let the trials be like a side quest, so to speak, and the gems are the main quest. Can we do that, please? Please, Game Freak.
Please.
I will keep the trials. I will accept the trials if you throw some gems in there. 8 of them. I need 8 gems. Give me 16 if you really feel good. Give me the 16. But yeah, so and also my triple battles. You better bring my. I swear to God, Game Freak, you better bring my triple battles back. Can't nobody see me in triple battles. Single battles, I don't do them. I don't do singles. Doubles, they're cool. I know they're tournament mode battles, but triple is where it's at. That's where your real skill shines. That's where the real strategy is. So let's see. We got a couple comments. I hope the wild grass. I love the. Oh, he hopes that Soul hopes for the wild grass too. He wants to find the Pokemon in the grass, not just have them pop up on the screen like that. I don't know if I really like that. Like, it wasn't horrible, but the wild grass is definitely a lot better. Pokemon probably the game I want the most this year. You and me both, Jay. You and me both. Hey, what up? Shout out Janice Smith. She just messaged me on Facebook. I'm streaming, baby girl. I'm streaming. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Kingdom Hearts
3. Hey, yo. We gonna talk about that another day. Yo, I want the Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3 for Switch. Let's go.
I'm getting that. I'm getting a PlayStation in a couple months, and I'm getting Kingdom Hearts 3. But anyways, this is Pokemon stream. So let's see. I missed a couple comments. I don't see how it could go wrong besides gameplay. Yeah. Do you think voice chat will be on app? Like Pokemon voice chat in the Nintendo app, Cosby? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Definitely. Because, and I say that because on the 3DS, XY, Oraz, Sun and Moon, they all have voice chat, all of them. So yeah, there's no reason why it can't. That'd be backstepping if it didn't. So and I don't think Nintendo wants to do that with this game. I think they want to go as forward as possible, right? Right, Azur? You think?
Probably.
Yeah, I don't think they want to backstep. So definitely, I'd say 99.9% sure we're gonna have some form of voice chat. I just don't like Mega Evolutions. Black says. What's your beef with Mega? Real quick, I want to hear Black's beef with Mega Evolutions. Talk to me, Black.
I think Z moves are more broken than Mega Evolutions.
Yeah, I hated Z moves. Z moves were the dumbest thing ever, bro.
Stupid.
Dumbest thing
ever.
It's
like you literally take a move, jack it up by like times 10, and then it's like, oh yeah, it'll one shot almost everything and let you have like perfect IVs. All right, cool. That's fair. How?
Yeah. So Nintendo, please keep. You know what? I will respect. And like I said, I don't care for Sun and Moon. I did not like it. I will respect it if you keep everything that was in Sun and Moon, Sun and Moon exclusive. You know, just leave all that stuff in Alola. Leave the Z moves over there, the Z crystals. Leave all those over there. Cosby said, "Is there any Pokemon game without Pikachu?" No. Pikachu was Gen 1. He was the very first generation. And for the people watching, I'm reading comments in my Discord app. I'm reading comments. Wow. Black said, "Cause that's whack." But you talking to Gen 2 fan? I mean, hey, Gen 2 was my favorite game, bro. I got it right here. I'm about to play it. I got Heart Gold on my SNES Classic. Look. Boop. I'm about to play it. I got Heart Gold on my SNES Classic. Let me back to the main screen. All right. But yeah, man. I like Mega Evolutions. I like my Mega Kangaskhan. My Mega Kangaskhan is lit, bro. That parental bond. That fake out, boop, and then hit him with that return, boop, boop. Get him with a couple power up punches, boop, boop, boop. yeah. Ain't nobody messing with my cake, Scott. But anyways, why WoW, Cosby? Why? What's your beef with Pikachu? You don't like Pikachu, bro? Eevee was in the first one too. Eevee's been in
We
all
can
of
keep
them.
the Alolan Pokemon.
Yeah, like the Alolan variants of Pokemon, that was fine.
So
too,
you like?
like,
So you
no
want
problem
those in
with
the new ones? You guys want that in the new one?
Well,
Yes,
the
I do.
variants are cool. I just like the only thing I generally didn't like about the things I didn't like about Sun and Moon was the trials thing instead of actually having gyms. That was really weird. I think
Definitely.
I really didn't like the Z move. That seemed really dumb to me
Definitely.
because it felt like in a lot of cases it just took weakness and resistance and tossed it out the window.
Yeah.
It's like, let's break the game with this one, fellas.
Yeah.
Power up.
Definitely.
Max Malicious. What's
So Cosby said last thing, can we expect
Malicious
more? Can we expect more recent or new Pokemon versus the old generation? It's gonna be a mixture. He's tired of Pikachu. Pikachu will probably, unless they make a reboot. Now that's always possible because they did it with Black and White. It's always possible for them to try and reboot the series. They did it with Black and White. Black and White was a new game on. Oh no, they already had DS games. So yeah, but they rebooted. They rebooted Black and White, and it was all Gen 5. Every Pokemon was Gen 5 in Black and White. So it is possible, but going along with tradition, if we want to talk about tradition, then it's gonna be a mixture of new and old. Not all 800 Pokemon are gonna be in there. Don't worry about that. You're not gonna be overwhelmed. You're probably gonna see more or less between the two games about 200 to 250 Pokemon between the two games. That's counting all the Pokemon in the newer generation plus all the other. They're gonna mix in some old ones. Not all of the old ones, but some of the old ones will be in there. Pikachu, I'm most certain he's in every game. He'll be in there somewhere. So he said last thing. Random question. Who is a better dueler, Ash or Yugi? Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yugi!
I didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh, so that's a question for Azur. Azur can tell you.
It's always Yugi, dude. Like you telling me Ash can be like, oh yeah, my Pikachu can stand up to an Egyptian god. Yeah, go home. Okay. We're done here.
Yo. That's funny. So, yeah, man. We had a good talk. Good talk today. Good
All
talk.
you gotta do is bolt tackle him and thunderbolt him, and he'll blast off again.
Black about to drop his 2 cents in. Black, you wanna chime in on the Ash and Yu-Gi-Oh debate? Yeah, no, and real quick, how about y'all tell me which one of the Pokemon games was your favorite? Dom, chime in the YouTube chat.
I love Heart Gold.
Heart Gold. That's why I got right here on the screen, baby. I got right
I'm
here on the screen.
I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. I traded in my Wii for Heart Gold. I pawned it.
Wait, you mean back in the day when it was fresh?
No, it wasn't fresh. It was dying out a little bit, and I wanted Heart Gold so bad.
Yeah,
I just pawned it. I was like,
yeah, Heart Gold is amazing, bro. It's definitely one of my favorites.
And it's a reason why it's so high in my at GameStop. Like
it's $60. Yeah, that's bro. Heart
It's
Gold,
one of the best ones. Like
Heart Gold without the.
I didn't regret trading in my Wii. I'm going back over here. Here come.
Yeah, Heart Gold, even without the case, is the same price at GameStop used. Same price as a brand new Nintendo game, bro. Like that shows you the quality in the game, and it's hard to find now too. I got one. I got a copy of it here, but I'm gonna play this one on my SNES Classic. I wanted to play it on my TV, so I got both. Azur, which one was your favorite? Do you have a favorite one?
See, like the thing is I really liked X and Y because I enjoyed all the Mega Evolutions and all the different kinds of stuff you could do with old Pokemon, and it really gave a lot of spice to it.
Yeah.
So I think that ends up being like one of my favorites, but the one I spent the most time on was Pokemon Black.
Black, okay. Yeah, both of them were good. X and Y, I would say X and Y is top 4.
Yeah.
For me. And that's just because I gotta go with my nostalgic vibes, and Gold to Silver is 1, Ruby Sapphire 2, Kanto 3, and then X and Y is right behind it. It was definitely one of the best newer games that they've come out with. It brought back, like, if I can word it the best way I could do it would be that X and Y would be the equivalent of the 3DS version of Kanto, of Red and Blue.
Yeah.
It was what Pokemon is. That's what Pokemon is. Like, the generation wasn't the best, but it was pretty darn good.
My number 2 would be Platinum. It brought me back into Pokemon for a little bit.
Yeah, Platinum was great too. I actually need to finish my Platinum game. Hey, bro, ever since Ever since Smash came out, Platinum been on hold, bro. That book been archived, bro. Cosby said his is Let's Go. Black in that Heart Gold. Hey, I put Black on that Heart Gold, bro. I told him download it. He downloaded it. He loved it. Yeah, Black. I put him on that Heart Gold. That was fire, huh? Soul said Fire Red. I like Fire Red. Fire Red. Well, I mean, it's Kanto. There ain't much not to like about it. That's why Let's Go was pretty
Fire
good.
Red too.
I love Fire Red too. Yeah, Fire Red was dope. Yeah, man. Jay's is Platinum because it was his first one. A lot of people say their first Pokemon game.
Gym.
You said what?
I'm gonna leave Emerald as a gem. I really like that one too. That was my first one.
Emerald, yeah. A lot of people say that their first one is their favorite one, which is understandable. Nothing wrong with that at all. My first one was Red and Blue. I still remember I had bought Red. I was like, I don't know, 6th grade or something, 5th or 6th grade. And I remember the first night I had it, we had to go pick up my older brother for basketball practice. And I was in the back seat on my Game Boy, the old Game Boy, and I was trying to find any street light I could to see the game screen.
Yeah, I remember my sister doing that.
Yeah, there wasn't no backlight. So I was trying to like angle it. I was angling it, trying to find any sliver of light I could from the street lights. So, yeah, man, back in the day. Good old days. Good old Pokemon days. Gen 4 was the best gen. No debate. Now, do you... The best as in what, Black? Elaborate. You mean Pokemon-wise? Like Pokemon selection? Or you mean like region, like the land, like the areas, the cities? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean best? What, just overall? Give us some light on that. Give us some light on that. Is there any announcements that would cause you not to buy the new Pokemon game? No, there's not.
For me, yes, but
yeah, I'm too heavy in it. I'm too heavy into Pokemon. And Black said everything. Black said everything about Gen 2, and somebody posted facts. I like that. If I could show y'all what just went on right here, this is cool. Somebody is creative in my Discord. Anyways, yeah, no, there's no reason I wouldn't buy. Oh, that was you, Jay? That's what's up. There's no reason why I wouldn't buy Pokemon. I don't care what they do to it, even if I don't like it. Heck, I bought Sun and Moon. They announced Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I knew I was not gonna like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I knew I wasn't gonna like it. I bought them anyways. So, what if they said no online and it's a card game? Well, then it wouldn't be Pokemon. If we're talking about the RPG Pokemon, then yeah. But you want a Pokemon card game? I wouldn't be opposed to that. I don't know if I would. I would have to see some gameplay. I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed to that though. I definitely wouldn't hate a Pokemon card game. You'd be hyped, Black? Yeah, Black would be hyped for that. But that'd be cool. There's no reason why they can't bring it back. They had one. They had one on the Game Boy. And I bought it, and I beat it, and I liked it. It was cool. So, But I'm talking about like if you want to talk about like those what did they call them, Azur? The rescue team rescue or whatever, the spin-offs.
The Pokemon Rangers.
Yeah. The rescue rangers.
Those were fun.
I didn't care for those. So actually, I take it back. I never played them. Never played one because it just didn't spark my interest. So I can't say if it's good or bad. But if we're talking about Pokemon games like that, like a spin-off, I'd have to see gameplay. Maybe I'd get it. Maybe I wouldn't. But as a RPG Pokemon game, there's no reason why I wouldn't buy it. None at all. Is the trading card game more difficult than the actual game? Honestly, I don't remember, bro. I haven't played the trading card game. When did it come out? I was in like 7th grade. I don't remember. It was a long time. It was like Game Boy Color days, right? That was a Game Boy Color game. Dom said Pokemon Blue is his favorite, but Oraz is a close second. I love Alpha Sapphire. Alpha Sapphire is an amazing game, and for first and foremost, I love it because my unstoppable team is on there. You can't beat my squad. I should have put a picture of my squad up on the screen. Dang it! Next time I'm gonna have a picture of my team. I got Greninja, I got Infernape, I got 2 starters, I got Mega Kangaskhan, I got my Garchomp, I got my Talonflame, I got Electros. You can't stop my squad. My squad is vicious. So, but anyways, I never played Silver or Gold in its day, so I don't have that nostalgia factor. Dom, you missed out, bro. I'm sorry you did not get to embark on the greatness of Gold and Silver. Pokemon main game ain't hard. Yeah, it's not. You guys still going to be in the voice chat in about an hour? Yes, we will. Quiet. We will. We will be here just for you. We're staying on. I'm going to be off stream, but we'll be in the voice chat. And if you guys want to come into the voice chat and come into the Discord and talk and game and share your ideas, go ahead and hop in. I think the link still in the description? Somebody check that out for me. Jay, is the link still in the description? Let me know. There you go. He posted the link. Jay posted the link to the Discord. Hop up in here. You're more than welcome to come and game and share your ideas and express yourself. Anyways, why does Nez look like Baby Ash? Guys, we getting off topic, man. We getting off topic. If you were a G, you had the magnifier with the... Oh, yeah. The little worm light. I had one of those, but I didn't have it until like later. I got it later. I got it after I got the Pokemon game. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Remember that, Azur? The little worm light you stick to the side, the little God. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Dom. I know what you're talking about. Man, old school. All right, y'all. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share with y'all today. We got a little bit of feedback from the homies. Thank you, Azur. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Day Day. Cosby, thank you for the questions. Thank you, Black, for chiming in. Thank you, Dom. Soul, I didn't forget you, Soul. Thank you, everybody. Dr. Green Thumbs, I see you up in the main chat, bro. So I'm about to head out. I'll be right back, I'll be back in a little bit. All right, guys. Yeah, man. I just wanted to, hash it out with the homies with this new information that we got. It is a rumor. But like I said, this guy, they say he's credible. I didn't say he's credible. They said he's credible. They say he is as credible as Emily Rogers. And some of the things that he did predict last year did come true. So I don't know. Until now, if this doesn't pan out, then this guy is off my credibility list. But until then, I gotta go with the masses. If the crowd is saying dude is legit, I ain't got no reason to doubt him. So we're gonna take this right here with a grain of salt, the grainiest of salts. Smell salt water in the air. It's gonna be a grain of salt we're gonna take it with, but we are gonna take it. I am gonna take it. I like it. I'm looking at the quotes and it's some very viable things here because yeah, it's all tying in. We figured it was gonna be Breath of the Wild. We type vibe. We figured it was gonna be open world type vibe. So why wouldn't it be true? And he's sitting here saying that Game Freak told him, or somebody that he knows at Game Freak or is close, buddy, aunt, uncle, niece, nephew, somebody over there at Game Freak that he done had dinner with Christmas Eve and then went home drunk. Anyways, somebody over there that he knows said this. So We'll take it. We'll take it. And I cannot wait. My prediction for Pokemon 2019 is going to be November. That seems to be the Pokemon month. I called it back in 2017 before Let's Go was even announced, before we even got a trailer. And my homies will tell you, I caught it. They were like, Raw, you don't know what you're talking about. I said, watch, I'm the champ. I know what I'm talking about. Pokemon 2009, I said 2018, November 2018. They was like, nah, Raw, you don't know. I said, watch. And then boom, 2018, November 16th. That's what they called it. So I've called it on some Pokemon stuff, and I'm calling it again. November. We calling it in November. And shout out to who was it? Hold on real quick. Let this timeline go through, because somebody donated. Blaze, the homie Blaze 760. Shout the homie Blaze out. He dropped $10 on the channel. That's the homie right there, bro. Thanks a lot. I meant to shout you out earlier, but we were so deep in the convo. My bad, Blaze. Homie, that's the dog right there. Thank you, Blaze. We're gonna get some Splatoon in later just for you. We're gonna get some Splatoon in later, bro. You let me know when you free. You let me know when you available, bro. But yeah, man. This was the news. I hope y'all have a good day. I hope that this pans out. Remember what I said though. November 2019. Pokemon is coming out. Until then, do your boy a big favor. Express yourself. Peace.